Hi, my name is Bob, and I approve this message.
Welcome to Season 8 of Candlepin for Kids.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me.
With Steve Reno and Dan God
All right, we are back with another edition of Candlepin for Kids, Season 8, 2010-2011. Merry Christmas to everybody. This is the special time of the season, and I'm Steve Reno with my fellow co-host Dan Shugart here. How you doing, Dan?
Doing great, Steve.
It's been a lot of fun today here in Woburn, Mass, at the Woburn Bowlerdrome. A lot of excitement.
Yeah,
and we got some pretty special bowlers behind us.
Should be fun.
We're going to go, Dan and I will call all the shots, we'll go over everything, all the prizes, and whatever else we can come up with. But let's meet the bowlers, shall we? The stars of the match. Let's hear it for the bowlers.
the champions. A duo that was runners-up at our first stop gets a chance for some sweet revenge. It's Justine DiBiasio and Ryan Donnell. Challenging them with qualifying scores only one pin less apiece, it's Amanda Banks and Michael Pelchat.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's going to take a seat here except for the ladies. The ladies will take their positions on the lanes, and Justine DiBiasio is going to lead us off when she's ready.
Yeah, Michael didn't look like he knew if he should smile or look serious.
He has his game face on, Dan.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
A solid start by both our ladies. Amanda Banks with the hammer.
You know, I think the last ball she threw in practice before we turned the cameras on was a strike, too. And her partner threw a strike the last ball he threw. So that's like a triple in a way.
It's a big rivalry match here. A couple of hometown bowlers.
Other side.
That side. Strike. Yeah.
A 6 for Justine to lead us off here. And Amanda with the big hammer, the big strike. She'll be looking for 2 consecutive strikes, Dan, and you know what that means.
That means bowling balls. We seem to manage to give them away every year, so it's... And I told these contestants that anybody got 3 marks in a row will get an extra $10 gift card I'll give them for the holidays. So they'll be looking to do that, too.
Amanda on the 3-pin, dropping 5 pins remaining. She's halfway there, looking to convert the spare. Justine off to the left again.
Oh!
Banks on fire out of the gate here, Dan.
She's trying to... we told them that they had $10 in extra gift cards they could win if they got 3 in a row. She says, all right, here's 2.
I see Amanda Banks, she has a high single of 149. If I remember correctly, Dan, she did this on our show.
And it was just like this.
In the team match.
She just ran strikes and spares right down the face. You know what it is, Steve? It's the Christmas stockings. Look at those Christmas stockings she's got on.
We gave away stockings very similar to that today for prizes, and they were the first things to go, Dan. The girls scoffed those things right up.
Amanda got a 7-field. It's a very makeable spare for $10 in gift cards. Didn't quite hook
Looking
enough.
for a little sidewall action, a little backdoor action.
She'll have to start her streak over again.
Justine with an 8. She's at 22 after 3. Amanda with the 10. 47 through 3.
She may not have got 3 marks in a row, Steve, but she built up a big lead after 3 boxes all of a sudden.
Puts DiBiasio and Donnell in a 25-pin deficit right away in the early goings of this 2-string match.
And they know a little something about deficits because they bowled together the last month with us. This is the exact same pairing of teams as last month. I'm going to get that wood, Steve.
Shu's gonna do his best to play Ralph Stewart. For those bowling fans out there that have been watching the shows through the year, Ralph Stewart was the lob line judge and referee on the old Channel 5 Candlepin Bowling Show, hosted by Don Gillis. And another spare by Banks.
Hit the button, yeah.
And a 7 for Justine. Justine a little off her game.
Well,
most of the time she's rolling spares and strikes just like Amanda.
After all, she is the champ. That means Justine and Ryan had the highest score, I think, for this particular event. And those two actually were in our last month's event as a team together. So I don't think that's ever happened twice, 2 months in a row.
Great ball by DiBiasio. Solid shot by Banks. A couple of tough leaves. See if they can utilize the wood that's on the plate.
This might go.
There's one thing about Candlepin bowling compared to other forms of bowling. The fallen pins remain on the plate and are used to make shots. There's a 10 for Justine DiBiasio and a 39.5. Banks filling the spare with 6 and a 9 block. She's at
72.
72 after 5.
72. That is an impressive half for Amanda Banks right there. She is halfway. She's get right on pace for her high single.
Their partners, the boys, are up now, and Ryan Donnell throwing the first ball out here.
And a newcomer for us, Michael Pelchat, the Bat. He's got a little Batman shirt on. And that's got to be easier to come on your first time when your partner leaves you a 33-pin lead, 43-pin lead right off the bat.
Batman was one of my favorite shows growing up as a youngster with Adam West.
Yep.
And
I liked Underdog.
Burt Young. Excuse me, Burt Ward. I don't know where I came up with Burt Young, but it was Burt Ward.
You're right by Adam West, though. And he's on
I had one of them right anyway. I always like Batman more than Robin anyway.
Well, maybe if he makes a mark today, maybe we can give a big kapowie.
Donnell
Eight on the left.
Takes an 8. While Banks and Pelchat had a 10 box in that frame. Okay, a correction. Banks and Pelchat with the 8. And Donnell with the 10. And Donnell with another 10. Our scorekeeper's a little confused at the moment.
We should get some guidance back here from Amanda. Amanda's like the plane, airplane controller with the little things waving her in. Same thing. We're all caught up now. We're good. Whoa,
I hope I didn't jinx Danielle. I told her the last show. I said, you did a great job. We didn't have to yell at you once.
I thought Michael might look like he almost tripped on that ball.
I thought we were going to see the Urbanator here today, Shu, but must have had other commitments.
Or a little too much eggnog.
Could be.
Could be anything.
Could have had some eggnog.
That's a good ball by Ryan. I hate when you hit the head pin and punch out the 1-9 or the 1-8 on a second ball like that. It's tough 4.
Okay, Ryan with the 4.
These girls are showing the young men how to bowl this one here.
Pelchat with the 7. It's 95-63. 32 pin difference in the match in the first string. It's a 2-game total.
Oh, this is a break right there.
This is a big break for Ryan Donnell.
He's going to want to cash in on it and start the comeback a little bit. 30 down, you want to chip away. You don't have to get it all back in one box, obviously.
Ryan had a slow start in the qualifying rounds today, but then he really heated it up in the second and third games. There's a spare that could help cut into that deficit, especially if he can throw a strike on it, Dan.
Yeah.
Could finish the way Banks started.
He could cut it more than in half with another mark here on the end. That would be really nice.
Speaking of the Urbanator, Irby Kafalis, I had the pleasure of bowling with him on the Pro Series team event at Bogey Lanes last week.
Oh, I didn't want that. It's a little one fill. Ball got away from him a little, slipped out of his hand.
It's a one fill on the spare. 74 through 9 to 104. Michael will be looking for a big out here. 8 or better.
Might be a little nervous. He was throwing all spares and strikes in his warm-up box. He's a little bit off right now, but shouldn't be as much pressure. You got a big lead.
Donnell tries to grab one, and he does. No luck for Michael on that ball. Doinked out one pin. The 3 pin settles for a 6. And a 110 opening game for Banks and Pelchat. DiBiasio and Donnell are at 83. It's a 27 pin difference in the match. It's about three big marks, Dan.
Yeah, and we're going to take a break between strings. We're going to come right back with a Smoke the Shoe episode. We have our contestant, Joshua Daly, will be joining me and trying to take more of Shoebag's money.
That sounds good. I could use some, Dan.
I'm going to try to throw more than a 4 this time, Steve. That's
Well, don't go away, folks. We'll be right back with Smoke the Shoe, so stick around.